Imagine a land so advanced, so mysterious, that its very existence could rewrite human history. Today, we're diving into the stories of not one, but two legendary lost kingdoms, Kumari Kandam and Atlantis. Are they real? Just myths? Or could there be a truth hidden beneath the waves? All right, let's start with Kumari Kandam, sometimes called Lemuria, a supposed sunken landmass that ancient Tamil texts claim once connected India with Madagascar and Australia. I mean, imagine an ancient civilization out there casually thriving, with scholars, poets, and even warrior queens. Kind of like Game of Thrones, but without the dragons. Probably. But here's the question. If this land actually existed, where did it go? And if the ocean swallowed it up, why can't we find a trace of it now? Scientists have a theory. Around 10,000 years ago, sea levels rose dramatically after the last ice age. This, they say, could have submerged a landmass in the Indian Ocean. However, no solid geological evidence of Kumari Kandam has ever been found. Could this landmass be buried under miles of water, hidden for eternity? Or could it be that Kumari Kandam was never a real place, but rather an idea, a cultural treasure to keep the Tamil heritage alive? But let's not forget, many ancient stories are dismissed as myths until they're proven true. After all, people thought Troy was just a myth until archaeologists actually found it. So if we're questioning Kumari Kandam, we've got to turn our attention to an even bigger legend, the ultimate lost kingdom, Atlantis. First mentioned by the Greek philosopher Plato, Atlantis is said to have been an incredibly advanced civilization that existed over 9,000 years before his time. A massive island with canals, palaces, and a lot of riches. Sounds like a resort we'd all want to visit, right? Atlantis supposedly got wiped out in a single day and night by a catastrophic event, possibly a massive earthquake or tsunami. But was Atlantis just a tale with a moral, a warning against human pride and greed? Or was it an actual place that somehow got erased from history? In the centuries since Plato, the search for Atlantis has taken explorers everywhere, from the Mediterranean to the Caribbean. A lot of people thought it might be somewhere near the Azores Islands, a group of islands in the Atlantic. Others thought it could be near Santorini, Greece, which, funny enough, if people have searched everywhere and found nothing, does that mean it's just a story? Or could Atlantis be buried so deep it's beyond our reach? Today, some historians and scientists are pretty skeptical. They argue Plato's story was just an allegory, a warning against hubris. But some archaeologists believe there's a chance it could be real. So, are Kumari Kandam and Atlantis real? Or are they simply the remnants of human imagination, crafted to preserve stories of old? Maybe one day we'll unlock the secrets hiding deep beneath the waves. Or maybe they're lost forever, serving only as reminders that history is never as clear-cut as we think. Curious about how real-world nations went from obscurity to greatness? Well, you're in luck. Check out my next video on how Singapore went from a tiny fishing village to one of the wealthiest nations on Earth. Just click on the end screen and let's dive into some more history magic